effective weapon. Ah! Hurt. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a special installment of the Chamber of the Wraith, kind of impromptu this morning. I'm Brian, and today we're going to be analyzing the brand new Hellboy trailer that just got leaked thanks to WB Espanol. I can't remember the name of the channel at the moment. I will hopefully have a correction in the description. In the meantime, I'm not going to delay much longer. Let's check out this big red son of a bitch.
I'll show you hellish hate.
Whatever you got, I've seen worse.
Give me your blood and rage.
Now, one thing you'll notice first is that Hellboy is absolutely huge. He is definitely a big body character, especially since he actually is a little bit taller than Atrocitus, who is taller than some of the other characters in the game already. He also has this weird thing where his magic hand kind of changes which side it's on, all inconsistent like. This has been a thing for a long time in fighting games, so I'm going to overlook it even though it's really, really annoying. He also has his classic revolver, which he can meter burn for 3 shots. Pretty nice to have a projectile when you're this big and lumbering. And he can also have a sort of armored walk, using the club as a shield, though his trait, it reminds me quite a bit of Doomsday, how it works. So, the trouble with these Injustice 2 trailers is that they always show special moves whether they are gear or not, so it's usually pretty tough to tell what's going to be gear and what is not. I really hope that, I mean, this pounce looks super cool, but really that armored walk thing where he can kind of stop, I hope is just a normal thing, because it just fits Hellboy so well. This looks to be his trait here, where he kind of demons up, and it looks like he kind of treats himself a little bit like Doomsday from the first Injustice, where he's just like, oh, I'll flinch a little bit, but I can, you know, walk towards you, take whatever hits I'm going to need, and then potentially throw you. This is his true throw here, where he grabs you, clobbers you, and then uses a magic sword out of nowhere to bath you aside. Because Hellboy's got a lot of command grabs. It's going to be tough to tell what is actually a normal command grab and what is not. But what I really like is how sick of this crap he is. Just listen to this Clash quote.
Let your rage flow.
I am so over this crap.
Sick of this crap he is. And outside of having a air-to-surface revolver shot, this run move looks pretty interesting. I wonder if this is almost the normal version of his pounce thing, if the pounce is just a replacement for the run in gear. One thing that also really caught my attention, sorry for how jittery this is, I'm doing this in slow motion for maximum analysis potential, and if I smoothed it out it would look even worse, believe me, is that Cyborg has some sort of low backhand wake up now. I wonder if that is going to be one of the legendary gear sort of exclusive ability things, or if that's a new move that he's going to get to help buffer his abilities. Yet another command grab where Hellboy just says, I'm gonna mess you up, pretty boy, and uses his club fist to just be like, I'm done with your shit! And then he can turn that with some meter into a pop-up, which can then go into one of his strings that uses the revolver. Yeah, it looks like he has at least one string where, after his epic uppercut, he can actually use a string that involves his revolver. So you're not going to be seeing a whole shortage of revolver tricks here, believe me. It also looks like he has some sort of Shrapnel Blast-like ability, just like Red Hood's Shrapnel Blast gear ability in Injustice 2. He can also hold the revolver in order to delay people, and even more talisman goodness with things hitting low and stunning people. And of course, this super will take you to hell. Literally. I love the DLC supers, especially this one. Especially when he has to axe Atrocitus a good question. And for once, the cameraman is spared as Hellboy kind of goes all demon as these guys are like, yo, let's gang up on this guy. And he's like, not today, fool! Oh, and in case you're wondering, yes, he is coming in November as expected. I hope you enjoyed this rather brief Hellboy analysis, and as always, don't forget to be awesome.